Everybody's like, Yana, get your friend, get your friend. So I'm like, who? Hello, it's your girl Yana, aka Yana Dimension, back with another video. And today is basically going to be a story time. How I was friends for 10 years, basically, with what y'all call it, your biggest op, or somebody that doesn't like you. Yes, friends with her for 10 years, and how I found out that she didn't like me. So let's get into this video. So basically, I'm gonna give a rundown on how me and the girl basically met each other. So I'm gonna call the girl Braids. I'm gonna call her Braids. So me and Braids, we basically met each other when we were younger. So I want to say like kindergarten. So like 4, 5, 6, around that age group when you start being aware of your surroundings and stuff. So we met each other then, and then we started going to school together. So from kindergarten to half of first grade, we started going to school together. Then I ended up moving, and like towards the end of first grade, I ended up moving, going to a new elementary school. Okay, right? We kind of broke contact, like, because it was like we're first graders, like we don't have no phones. I didn't have no phone in first grade. I didn't have no, we wasn't really we were friends, but like, yeah. So I ended up seeing her. Okay, I went to a new elementary school, ended up seeing her at my middle school that I ended up going to. I ended up going to this middle school. Me and my brother went to separate middle schools, so I ended up going to this one. And like, that's where we kind of reconnected, because she was like, oh, aren't you aren't you Yana? I'm like, yeah. Okay, cool. Right? It's basically how I met the other, like, but okay, basically how I met that other girl in my other story time. Basically, it's the same ring around, just different high school, middle school. Okay, so ended up starting to hang out with her again. Cool. But it was like, she was very much like, she was shady, like, but it was like middle school me, she wasn't really aware of when people was being mean to her. Like when people was being shady, like I wasn't really aware of it. And she was being shady to me. Like it was a lot of times I be looking back when I had Snapchat, because my Snapchat got permanently deleted. I just deleted that and I just never reactivated. But when I had Snapchat, like I would go like on my account and I'll go through like the messages, like, you know, when you screenshot messages and you send them to your friends, I would go through like the messages I sent to Jay of me and her like chatting, and she was a mean person, like to me, like for no reason too. And I was not mean to that girl. Like, I don't know her problem. I don't know, not my business. But yeah, so basically, yeah, we started becoming friends. Okay, cool. She's mean. Okay, cool. So I guess I really think like she was self-projecting onto me, because she was this girl, what's her name? Koala. We gonna call her Koala because she like koala bear to me. Like not even on no petty stuff. Like she's really pretty, but leave me alone. But somebody was calling. But okay, she like koala bear to me. Okay, so it was like she was self-projected onto me because Koala was real. This was her cousin. They not cousins. Girl, no, y'all is not cousins. How they was acting, how they be talking about each other, how they was talking to people about each other, and how, it was just weird. They're not cousins. And then on top of this, let me remind y'all, the girl, Braid, she had this boyfriend, right? Middle school, okay? Why she gonna tell me she don't like how Koala be all up on her boyfriend, like she want to steal him or something? And then it was a whole rumor about Koala liking Braid's boyfriend. But who am I? But yeah, she would basically be mean to me, telling me about the girl. And then me and the girl had got into it. I remember me and the girl Koala had got into it because I think me and Naya and some other girl, like we was throwing food at each other. And I guess, who was it? The other girl that we was playing with, she had threw food at Koala Bear. Koala ended up saying something to me, talking about something, if you throw it again, it's gonna be a problem. And me being me, girl, like, I'm a really nice person. Like, I don't look for fights or nothing of that. But once I hear like problem, like, girl, what do you mean problem? So, but we didn't end up fighting or nothing. I just told her, like, I remember what I told her. I was like, oh, my mom or something like that, it could be a problem. And we just looked at each other for a good, like, the whole lunch period, because it was like, our lunch was like, what, 30 minutes, and then we would go outside. So basically half of that 30 minutes to like 15 minutes, we was just looking at each other like this, because I wanted to know what was up, like, you know. But hey, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. But yeah, so it was just basically like, they was just, I don't know, you see the person she is, you talk about your own cousin or your own cousin. But yeah, okay. So it'll be like little like snarky comments, and then on top of her braids and this white girl, I ain't gonna say the white girl name, but her and the white girl, they was friends. But it was like, I guess we was all friends, but like, she would be leaving me out of stuff. Like, they'll be purposely, it wouldn't even be the white girl. Like, the white girl, she gonna come into this in high school, but it would really be braids, like, trying to like single me out. Like, when we was all friends in middle school, like, she would really be the one just, yeah, okay, yeah. So we're gonna fast forward high school, 9th grade year. This is where all this stuff happened. So, mind you, COVID had happened from 7th to 8th grade. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to show y'all what I look like. I was looking like this in middle school. So, I'm going to say probably from 5th grade to probably 8th grade, middle of 8th grade, I was looking like this. Like, this was before COVID and stuff. Like, I was looking like this. So, like, once I started like working out with Lou, and I distanced myself from everybody, like, me and her hung out one time during COVID, and like, I just, you know when you want better for yourself, and you want to keep on hanging out with the same people. So I stopped hanging out with them. I stopped replying to texts, deleted social media and stuff, focused on myself, got myself good, got my skin looking nice, you know. Like, I grew up, basically. I'm gonna be honest, I grew up. Like, you can't lie. Like, nobody can lie and say I didn't grow up. I did. And I'm still gonna grow up even more, because yeah, I'm not done. But I was looking like this, and then I came to school, like, I came to high school looking good. Like, good. I was looking good first day of school. So that's when we started back hanging out. Like, I think we started back hanging out. But we ended up hanging out like the second day of school, because the first day, I think she and the white girl I was talking about, she and the white girl started to hang out even more over the summer. So they started being closer. Right? So they were more best friends, and I was just the friend. Okay, they was best friends. I was just the friend, basically. So they ended up going out. They ended up going somewhere. Okay, cool. So I don't know when it happened. Like, I don't know when it happened, but like, it was like me and her started talking more. Like, we started talking more. Like, when I tell you talking, like, we started talking more, basically, and we started basically becoming friends. So then, let me get it into y'all. So, okay, so me and Jay, we was into it before high school, right? So we wasn't talking or whatever. So then we started back talking, you know, some stuff had happened. We started back becoming like family again. Like, and I'm not, this is really my family. He's really my family. But some stuff had happened where it was like, you know, people don't live for long, okay? So we gotta, you know, make it right. And so we started back becoming close again. So it was basically like me, her, and Jay. Okay, cool. So this is literally every friendship, like, I don't know, but okay. So we started becoming like friends again. But then the white girl, like, something had happened where we all split up. Like, and I don't even know what happened. No, this is what happened. I didn't even realize this. She told Jay that I was talking about him. And imagine, me and Jay just got back cool. And some stuff had happened between us where we wasn't talking for a good year or so. So we had got back cool with what she said. I was talking about Jay. Jay stopped hanging out with me out of nowhere. Jay just distanced himself from me. He didn't even ask nothing. Like, he just distanced himself from me. And then I seen her start distancing herself from me. So I guess they started becoming friends. And basically, like, me and her started becoming into it. I guess because she was basically putting stuff in my mouth that I was saying to Jay. And Jay would be like, but you said this about me. I never said none of that about him, though. She was just saying that. And she, but it was basically, yeah. And then the white girl, I don't know how the white girl came into part about this. Like, she was just there. Okay. Right? Okay. So, it was basically like we was beefing. And then on top of this, I was in this friend group. And she was trying to beef with my, she started beef with one of my friends. She started beefing with one of my friends, the little white girl. She want to fight her so bad. Like, it was just, y'all, it was just this, like, we was all just talking. I don't even know how it started. I really think it started because of the braids girl. Like, it really started because of her, because she started saying that we was talking about Jay. Talking about some, me and Danae was talking about Jay. We never talked about Jay. And on top of that, why would we talk about Jay to you? Who are you? What? And what did you say to defend him exactly? Because, girl, if you there for all the time we talked about him, yeah. So it was basically like, she was basically like, we was talking about Jay, we was talking about the white girl. First of all, I never talked about the white girl in my life because I don't even care about her like that. But she was just saying a whole bunch of this, right? So then, finally, y'all, me and Jay had a conversation with who he found out that everything she was saying was a lie. Okay, cool. We started back becoming cool. That's how, okay, when Jay started being friends with that girl, that's how me and Jay, and then the girl that I was talking about in my last story time, if you haven't seen it, the one about how I fell out about one of my friends about a boy, yeah, that girl, that's how me, Jay, and her started becoming friends. We started becoming friends after the fact. Okay, cool. So, had no parts with the braids girl at all. Had no parts with her. Why I find out, like, this girl, I ain't gonna say her name. I'm gonna just Jay, okay? That's her name. No, not her name. Her name is Nasty, because she was doing some nasty stuff. She got exposed. She does some nasty. Nasty ended up fighting Braids. Like, when I talk about fight, I'm talking about I didn't know Nasty had it in her. Like, Nasty really beat up Braids, and Braids, she used to be talking all of this, like, oh, she'll fight this person, all of this. And she got beat up by Nasty. And I ain't gonna lie, that gave Nasty a confidence boost. She ended up going on a fighting rampage for weeks. But, yeah, Shorty had ended up getting beat up. And I kind of felt bad because she started saying that these boys, I don't care, y'all go find out who it is, I don't care. But she ended up saying that these boys had jumped her, they took this from her, all of this. And, like, I still don't know, like, if that's true or not. I feel like it is true. I'm not gonna hold you, because, like, the Nasty girl, when she came at school, was hecka scratches, bumps and stuff. Like, it was just like, shit, the Nasty girl didn't do that. Like, I seen the video, she didn't do that. Like, something else happened. Like, yeah. So, like, I kind of felt bad for her. So, me and her had a conversation or whatever. And then, on top of this, I'm leaving out so many pieces of the story, but it was also like, I was also friends with this boy named D. I was friends with him. I guess he liked me or something like that, but we ended up becoming friends or whatever. And, like, he seen that me and her wasn't friends, and he was like, y'all gotta be friends again. Y'all gotta be friends. So I ended up basically taking his advice, and I started being friends with her again. We both started becoming friends again. So we started becoming cool. And I know what y'all saying, like, why would you become cool with her after she said all of this? She started all of this between you and your cousin. I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I do things because I feel bad for people, okay? And I feel bad for her because her face, like, if you really see her face, like, it was like scratches, like a lot. So basically, we started becoming friends. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward when the fallout started to happen. So, the girl, okay, we was all in this group chat. I'm gonna say it like this, we was all in this group chat. No, that happened after the fact. Okay, so I started talking to this boy. I started dating this boy, basically. I started dating him. I started basically not dating him, but talking to him, basically. But we was, you know, we was a little thing or whatever. So I seen, like, I guess, man, Jay put me on with him. So I ended up talking. And we ended up becoming, you know, but we wasn't close at all. We wasn't, like, it was just like he found me attractive, I found him attractive. But we didn't do anything. So once she seen, I guess, like, I was basically getting attention from people. Like, it was basically weird. Like, she was telling Jay, basically, I said that I'ma leave him to go hang out with the dude that I was talking to, or I'm basically gonna leave him out of a lot of stuff. Basically what I was quote unquote telling her, which is crazy. Like, cause why would you even, like, that's some compulsive lying stuff. That's a compulsive liar, baby. You are Catherine. You're just like Catherine. Compulsive liar, baby. Because I never said I was going. First of all, me and the boy only talked for like, what, a month? And then we just stopped talking. Like, why would you say that to my little cousin? And then on top of that, like, Jay was like, yeah, y'all know, I kind of believed her because I see how close you were getting with him. And, you know, like, I didn't want to, because basically she was telling Jay a lot of stuff. Basically, like, I'm gonna stop hanging out with him, that I said that Jay was just because imagine Jay put me on with him, so I was saying that Jay was just the way to get close with the boy. First of all, I don't need nobody to get close with nobody. I get that on my own, because like, you see how I'm looking. Yeah, but basically that I was gonna stop hanging out with Jay, that I'm gonna start doing this to Jay, that I'm just gonna start using him for things. Basically just I'm using Jay. Jay was like, I don't know, like, she was saying this, and then she was showing messages. Messages were fake as fuck. When I say messages were fake as fuck, messages were fake as hell. That wasn't even my number, but she was just basically writing as me, and it was just a lot of things she was doing. So I'm like, Jay, imagine Jay told me this. Me and Jay got on the phone after the fact. She told Jay all this. Me and Jay got on the phone after school, because he was like, okay, sorry y'all, I was talking to you today, yeah. But basically, yeah, we was in a group chat and there was a joke going around, right? Okay, cool. So basically the joke was basically like, this boy that wanted Danae, but Danae didn't want him. We was basically saying his name, but I guess I didn't know Braids was cousins with the boy's girlfriend. But it was a joke. Like, we wasn't trying to disrespect the girl or nothing. And basically that's when I guess Braids had screenshotted it, and then she sent it to, or like somebody took a picture, because it was on Snapchat. So like you had to, like, you know, like screenshot was show on Snapchat. So I guess somebody took a picture of her phone or her showing it, and then that's when she sent it to the cousin. Then the cousin texted Danae talking about some dude she want to fight, and then that's when all the chaos broke loose. Everybody, when I tell you, I went in the shower, I got out the shower, I came back to 20 missed calls from all the people in the group chat. Like, when I talk about, so like, they was in the group chat texting like crazy. It was crazy. They was like, Yana, man, I kind of brought her into the group chat because, like, I felt bad for her when she got jumped. She got beat up, y'all. She got scratches all over her face. Yeah, Brad. Yeah, like, I felt bad for her. So I become friends with her, brought her into the group chat. Everybody was like, Yana, get your friend. So I'm like, who's my friend? Because what are girl talking about? They was like, basically, this person texted Danae, and then Danae called me. So I stopped the phone. I was like, yeah, Danae. And she's like, why your friend? Imagine, you know, when somebody's fucked, like, when shit fucked up, somebody be like, your friend. Like, I thought this was all of our friends. And they was like, no, we just only be friends with her because of you. And I was like, oh, my bad, guys, my bad. So they was like, get her because she sent it to her quote-unquote cousin, and now the cousin want to fight Danae. I was like, hold on. Then then I was like, hold on, so the cousin want to fight Danae, but I guess the cousin basically copped that stuff because they was like, I wasn't even talking about you, and then the cousin was like, oh, because my cousin said da da da. So yeah, put two together. Braids name came up, and I texted Braids. I was like, girl, did you send that to like your cousin? She's like, no. Girl, off back, I knew you were lying because I would too. Like if a girl, like, you know, I would too, but like, what? And then on top of that, she talked about everybody. Why was I still friends with this girl for so long? She talked about everybody, y'all. She talked about every freaking body. She talked about her cousin. I know how many bodies her cousin got. Why do I know that? I don't even know the girl. Why do I know you got 6 bodies? And friends. Like, stop being friends. And then it came out basically like she was jealous of me. Like, she was jealous of me because I started be like, I guess I grew up and I wasn't the ugly duckling that I was. That's what it really was. She was jealous. So then, this is why me and the boy stopped really talking, basically. Or why he didn't trust me, I guess. So why did she show a message of me saying, oh, I was wrong. She showed a message of me basically saying that having two people in love with you is like crazy. But y'all, I don't know if that's true or not because the white girl told me that she showed the messages, but like I don't believe none of them. But like I kind of believe it because yeah. So I guess he basically took it as me like I'm talking to another person. And yeah, so basically because she showed that messages and it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. Like I don't even know I was friends with the girl. And then yeah. Oh, and I told y'all how the white girl was gonna come back. So basically, why when I was in school, right? When I was in person school, I had this class, this English class. So the girl was in my English class. Imagine me and her was never close friends or nothing. Like it wasn't no big deal to fall out with that girl. I didn't care because I didn't know her like that. Like we knew each other in middle school, but I didn't know her like that. So we ended up getting partnered up. And I remember it was like I came into class. This is like because I never really went to English class. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like that's why I love online. Like online, all I gotta do is open my computer, do the work. Like I hate going to class. Like hate being in an environment. But anywho, right? She was like, she got in class super duper late. And you know them girls that like want attention. So they do the most when they come into class late. Like you know what I'm talking about. If you go into public school, you know what I'm talking about. Them girls. So the teacher was basically like, oh, white girl, I'm calling her white girl because I don't care. Her name's irrelevant. White girl, you're partnered with Yana. She was like, Yana, who's that? Girl, don't ever disrespect me like that a day in your life. You know who I am. Like, and it's not even like, oh, I'm a big deal, I'm public. No, I'm not. But we were friends, girl. Middle school, she called me her best friend and some more stuff. You got pictures of me when we was on FaceTime dancing some more stuff. Girl, you know my name. And it ain't been a long time, baby. It's been, 2 years, baby? You know my name. My face, like. So she was like, who's that? Who's that? So the teacher was like, Yana, raise your hand. I didn't raise my hand. I was like, girl, you know me. And then she walked over straight to me. Like, you knew who like, girl, stop. I hate when people do that. I don't do that to people. The only people that I do that to is when I don't like people. Like, I'll act like I don't know them. But like, girl, you just wanted me to, you don't remember me? Girl, no, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to do that, girl. I'm not your biggest fan. What? But yeah, that's how me and her basically fell out. And yeah. And I hope y'all liked the video. I hope it was kind of detailed. It wasn't really detailed because a lot of the details, I feel like the girl be watching my YouTube. So I ain't finna deal with all of that. But yeah. So I hope y'all like this story time. And I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I hope y'all follow my social medias. If I haven't deleted them, because y'all know I like to be deleting that shit. And yeah, and yeah, I move my head a lot because I can. And my eyelashes look good. My face look good, y'all. My face look good. Do y'all want more story times? But like I'm gonna be more in depth with them, because this one was basically like a quick one, because like, yeah, I wanted to post the video. But like, do y'all want more story times? Like, what do y'all want? Like, do y'all want vlogs? Like, let me know. Like, text me or something. I don't know. How are you gonna text me without social media? Put it in the comments or something. I don't know. Like, I got story times. I got a crazy teacher story time. I got boys. Should I do about boys? Should I do about girl? Should I do, what do y'all want to, like, what genre story times do y'all want to see? Like drama or like, I don't know. But yeah, let me know, and I love y'all, and have a very, very blessed day, and don't wish for it, work for it. Yeah, and some more stuff. Peace.